If you feel like your body has betrayed you, like pleasure is something reserved for other people, something you have to earn, or something you're always getting wrong, this little corner of podcast land is for you. I'm your radical, rageful mama bear, fiercely defending your right to feel good in your body and dragging you lovingly through the annotated bibliography of everything your sex ed forgot to mention. Because here's the truth. Pleasure isn't a side dish, it's not fluff, it's not luxury, it's your body's way of saying, I'm alive, I belong, and I have power. Welcome to the Nature of Pleasure. I'm Nicole Siegel, certified sexological body worker and creator of the Body Compass Method. And this is where we unravel the quiet codes of your body, the hidden intelligence beneath desire, and the organic rhythm of your erotic nature. I've got a really special announcement for y'all today, and this one's for the erotic explorer that has done so much of their own work. This is for you if you've been on the sex positive path long enough to see through performative intimacy and fake moans. Maybe you've cried on the yoga mat and journaled through your shame, and you have felt your body tremble with truth in somatic sex practices. Or maybe you're the one your friends come to when they want to talk about sex or body image or pleasure because you actually get it. And yet your own relationship feels stuck in a sexual script that you outgrew 3 years ago. This is for you if you become the erotic teacher in your partnership. And I'm going to explain what that means a little bit later on. But in short, it looks like you dropping hints and offering insights and secretly hoping your partner will finally get it and meet you in that next level pleasure realm. But you feel done piloting the spaceship. You want to melt and not manage. You want sex that takes you to another realm without you having to build the rocket yourself. If any of that sounds like your body just exhaled a little, oh, yes, then this announcement is for you. This offer is called Reset Your Erotic Rhythm. And we're going to talk all about why now is the moment to come back home to your own tempo and let your body lead again instead of spending all of your beautiful, juicy, erotic energy managing your partner's growth. So I know what you've been longing for. You're not looking for another somatic sex ed book to leave by their nightstand, hoping maybe this time they'll read the part about presence and actually get it. And you're tired of subtle flinches that you experience when they touch you because it always feels like it's for them and not for you. You're overperforming and over managing and over explaining, and you're so done holding the erotic high ground while your body is starving for turn on and that touch that just feels so attuned. And you don't want to teach your partner anymore. You just want to be met, and you want to melt and to co-create and to be transported to another realm without piloting yourself. Just being able to sometimes take the back seat and be taken on an experience in your erotic world with your partner. You want to be the one getting sent sexy, mind-expanding podcasts like this one. And you want to look at them and feel your body light up and not feel that subtle undercurrent of resentment that is slowly growing. So I've got an offering for you, and it is called Reset Your Erotic Rhythm, and it is now officially open. And I am launching it in my favorite way possible, messy, honest, and live with me. This isn't something that's shiny and already polished, and this is my real-time, real-life love letter to the most potent version of my erotic self and to yours. And here's why it's so personal. I made this because I've lived that ache. I've been the woman who grew faster than her partner in the erotic realm, who got turned on by shadow work and anatomy charts while he was still trying to find the clit, who tried lovingly to teach without becoming his erotic babysitter. And I also learned the hard way that no amount of facilitating someone else's evolution could replace the one thing I was actually longing for, which was my own erotic sovereignty. Now I'm in a partnership that's beautiful, but the stakes are actually even higher because this is my work. This is my devotion. It's what I spend all of my time doing. And I know too much now to outsource my erotic well being to anyone else because pleasure isn't optional, it's vital. And that's what Reset Your Erotic Rhythm is built for. It's built for seasoned erotic explorers who have awakened, but they still feel exhausted and they're still trying to manage their partner's experience. It's for the one who knows what's possible in their body but hasn't felt it in months, and the one who's done the healing, the somatics, the shadow work, but still finds themselves whispering, try slower through gritted teeth. This course is built to give you your rhythm back, your turn on, your boundaries, your sovereignty. It's built so you can stop dragging your partner through their erotic evolution and start living from your own. Because when you reset your rhythm, everything changes. The sex, the relationship, the way you take up space in your body, you stop waiting to be met and you become the metronome and you have this steady beat that can then turn into co-creation in your partnership. And this course is really, really special because there are actually 3 portals within this one course, basically 3 courses in one. In the first portal, this one is for you. This is your recalibration, and we start by tuning into your body's natural erotic rhythm, the one that's been buried under performance and caretaking and compromise. And you'll learn how to return to your own timing, how to protect your energy, and how to stop leaking it through well intentioned overgiving. And most importantly, you'll learn how to share what you're learning without falling back into the erotic teacher trap, which leads us to the second portal. And this is the for them portal. It's for your partner or your future partners. Instead of you doing the explaining, I've created a separate, self-paced experience for them. You don't have to teach or push or beg or try to explain anything. You just get to say, if you want to meet me, here's the map. And then you send them the link and you are not involved anymore. You get to wash your hands of it and you get to just lay back in your shared erotic world again. The third portal is for both of you. So once your independent erotic rhythms are restored, this is where you learn to create something together, possibly for the very first time. There's no more helping them be present, no more sex that leaves you feeling depleted. This is where your pleasure becomes collaborative and cosmic and deeply sustaining. And here's a really important part of this offer is that Portal 1 walks you through exactly how to share the other 2 so you don't fall back into micromanaging your partner's evolution. There's no more, did you watch the video yet? Or what did you think of that podcast? Or crossing your fingers during foreplay, hoping they suddenly become some somatic guru. Because the greatest gift of exiting the erotic teacher trap is that you get your energy back, you get your true turn on back, you get to be the receiver again, not just the facilitator, and you get to be ravished by someone who chooses it with you, not taught by someone who's catching up. And when you shift, your whole relational ecosystem shifts. Your sex stops feeling like homework, you don't dread intimacy, you're craving it again. You get your own turn on back because you're no longer constantly managing someone else's shame or their pace or their awakening. You remember what it feels like to be met and to be ravished and to be relaxed and lit up at the same time. So just picture this. You're in bed, not rushing to perform or wondering if tonight's the night. There's no pressure, no tiptoeing, no guessing game, just a slow, grounded quiet between you. They reach for you, but it's not the usual autopilot move, not the grabby, let's just get this started touch. It's different. It's curious. It's offering, not taking. Imagine their hand rests on your thigh, still and present, and you feel it, their attention, not their agenda. They don't just want you. They want to know you, not the you who makes sounds to keep the mood going, or the you whose breath subtly sharpens when a boundary is near, the you whose arousal comes in waves and seasons and silence. They ask, not performatively, but genuinely, What does your body want right now? And then they wait, not with tension, but with trust. They're not afraid of your complexity. They're not looking for a shortcut. They're just here. You exhale, and not the trained breath of a woman trying to stay in the moment, but a deep, involuntary release. Because for once, your body feels safe enough to unfold. You don't flinch, you don't analyze, you don't manage their feelings, you just feel. And as they touch you again, softer this time, slower, your whole system lights up, not from friction, not from fantasy, but from something truer, hotter, and homegrown. Because you're not the erotic teacher anymore. You're not the tour guide. You're not hoping they'll finally get it, because now you're being met. Now it's not just you carrying the spark, it's both of you stoking the flame in sync, not performing, no caretaking, just a co-created rhythm. Soul lit, spine melting, real ass pleasure. If your body is whispering yes to this, if you're ready to be met and not have to manage, and if you're done holding back your erotic revolution until they get it, you've got to join Reset Your Erotic Rhythm. The extra special announcement that I wanted to make during this episode is the way that I am rolling out this offer is going to be unique. I'm offering all the listeners here the chance to come in right now as it's being born at the lowest price it will ever be. This month, the month of August, it's going to be $48. And every single month until December, it's going to double in price. And that's because I'm taking all of you with me as I write this love letter to myself. And I'm creating these practices, not just from all of the experience that I've had with all of my clients in the exact same situation, but I'm creating a repeatable portal for myself anytime I feel like I'm veering off track. Because if I'm being completely honest, this is something that comes up in my relationship all the time simply because of what I do. I spend all day thinking about eroticism. I spend all day trying to map people's intimacy and sexuality and to help them journey through the parts of themselves to get to exactly the erotic self that they want to be. Not falling into the teacher trap is a constant practice and decision that I have to make in my own partnership. This is not just for all of you, it's also for myself. If you want to come in early and see it as it's evolving at the lowest price it's ever going to be, you can join now. In the month of August, it's going to be $48. In September, it's going to double to $96. October, $192. November, $384. And then December will be the full price, and it's going to stay there. And to sweeten the deal even more, the first 2 people each month are going to get a free 60-minute one-to-one Zoom with me. And we can talk about your body, your relationship, your pleasure blocks, whatever is rising in you. If you're feeling the stir and that quiet ache in your chest, the warm pull in your belly, that is your body saying yes. That's your rhythm saying it's time to come home. Because you weren't meant to be anyone else's erotic life coach. Actually, maybe you are another professional doing the same work that I am, and you need a little bit of help recalibrating once again, because we're not supposed to bring that teacher role into our partnerships. We were meant to be ravished by truth and by love, by that organic rhythm. All of that is waiting for you in this offer. If you're still listening, if your heart is pounding or your throat is tight, your belly's buzzing, that's your body telling you it's time. You don't have to drag anyone. You don't have to shrink. You just get to come home to yourself. You get to let someone else be the teacher for once. And I would so love to walk that path with you. Pleasure isn't extra, it's everything. If something lit you up today, don't ignore it, follow it. The show notes are where the next steps live: free practices, deeper dives, the good kind of homework. Until next time, stay soft, stay sharp, and stay in your body.